Hello everybody, how are you? Today is January 10th. Today we're going to talk about momentum fueling your sales and good days and bad days. So today is January 10th. I feel like I'm on fire today. I feel amazing. I'm ready to just kill it today. So I feel like I just started busting out of my laziness shell in the last 2 days. I got back to the basics of making a small list of things that I had to get done that day so that when I got that one thing done or that two things done, I had a successful day. And I've talked about that in other videos before. If you've got, something that you have to get done, get that done, and you had a good day. And that builds momentum. So these last couple of days have been starting to get the ball rolling. I've been knocking some things off my list that are important, things that are pushing myself and my clients towards the finish line of getting their house started, and just some crucial things that I feel really good about having done. So now today, I feel like the ball is completely rolling, and that happens throughout the course of the year. For me personally, I have good days and I have some down days, and a lot of the times the good days are all right in a row because you've got that momentum going. So if you've got momentum, if you're feeling good, you've got the momentum, that is the time to make things happen. Because you are going to have days where you're not feeling 100%, where you are feeling lazy. That's just going to happen. That is human nature. And for me, I know that, like I said, these first 10 days of the new year, up until the last couple of days, I really did not feel that productive. I'm probably going to get so much more done now during these days that I'm feeling like this, as opposed to the first day that I came back to work after being off for a week. So use the momentum in your favor. When you have those periods of momentum in your life, get as much done as you can. Use that momentum to your advantage. Ride the wave. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go in, I'm going to make another list of things that I need to get done, and I'm going to get those done, and I'm going to go into the weekend and feel wonderful about the week that I have. Feel wonderful about the week that I have and the things that I got done. Now, one thing that leads to, momentum leads from one good thing to another. So because yesterday I had a better day than the day before, and yesterday I got things knocked off of my list. I had a crucial meeting with somebody where we were able to, that'll be my last meeting with them. We are done. We are good to go. Hole in the ground in the next couple weeks. So now, because of that day that I had yesterday, I feel amazing today. There are things that I have to get done, that I need to get done, but they're not as, everything's important, but they're not as important as those things I had to get done yesterday or the day before. So now I feel great. I feel like I don't have pressure on me. I feel a little less stressed because, yes, I've got things that I have to do, that I need to do to keep things moving along. But because of the things that I knocked off on the previous days, they aren't things that I absolutely have to 100% get done today. Now, on the other hand, if I don't get done with those things today, come Monday, those are going to turn into things that I absolutely 100% have to get done on Monday. So let's not take a break. Like I said, ride the wave, keep the momentum going. Now, just because I feel amazing about what I got done in the last couple days and going into today, that doesn't mean that it's time to put things into cruise control. Keep things going, keep that momentum going, because the faster that you get things done, the quicker that you turn things around, the more you're being productive, the more things you're getting done, the more homes that you're selling, the more real estate you're selling, the more new homes are getting built. So keep things going. Like I said, if I decided that, okay, these things that I have on my list to get done today, well, because of how great I did in the last couple of days, I don't have to get these other things done today. Well, if I keep that mindset and I don't get those things done today that I should, again, those are going to turn into things next week that I 100% absolutely have to get done that day. And now there's other things that are behind those items that I could have been getting done on Monday, and now those aren't getting done until Tuesday or Wednesday. And maybe those things are new clients, are going to be additional home sales for me. You can combat those days with the good days like this. And at least for me, I have far more of these good days during the year than I do the days where I'm feeling, unmotivated. Because when I do have momentum, when I do catch the wave that I'm catching right now, I'm going to ride it out for as long as possible. And those times are going to outweigh the times where you're not feeling as productive. So those days that you have where you're feeling unproductive, you're feeling sluggish, you're not super into it, it's easy for those days to bring you down, because at the end of the day, if you didn't get as much done as you know you should have, you're going to kind of feel like the day was a failure. And that is a bad form of momentum. If you continuously have days like that, you get to the end of the day and you're not happy with your production and it's kind of brought you down some, that can easily turn into its own momentum ball that's going to bring you downhill instead of up. So it's all a mindset thing. Really, it is. So if you feel like you are in a time right now where you're feeling unmotivated, you're feeling lazy, what I did to get out of that is I basically forced myself. I made my lists. I knew everything that I had to do, and you just force yourself to sit down and do it. There were two of the things that I really, really was not looking forward to, but then once I actually started, those turn out to be one of the things that I really don't mind doing. But I think it's the thought of doing it ahead of time that seems so daunting, and that's why you just keep putting it off. The positive thoughts in your head can overturn the negative ones. And it does take time to do this, but it's possible. So if you feel like you're in that funk, you're lazy, you're unproductive, you're not feeling 100%, know it's in your head, that you're not a loser, that, this isn't who you are. You're not a failure as a salesperson or as whatever type of industry that you're in. It's in your head and you can change it. So start to change it. And it doesn't mean that it's going to change overnight. You can feel like that. You can start to think about positive things. Just know that the next day, you're not going to be feeling like Superman or Superwoman. It's going to take time for this to happen, but every day you're going to feel a little bit better, and then you're going to feel great. And during those days, as you're on your uptick, you're getting things done, you're being more productive, and then once you are rolling at 100% and you're feeling like Superman, like Superwoman, that is when you capitalize on it. Because if you want to be successful in sales, you need to take those time periods and do as much as you possibly can. Make hay while the sun's shining and do as much as you possibly can. That's what I wanted to talk about for today. Momentum, use momentum, ride that wave to do what you need to do. I hope this helps anybody who is kind of in that little bit of a funk. If you've got any questions, comments, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time. Take care.